Guys, welcome to the very first installment of the PWE post show. Just coming off the heels of episode 42, the PWE gaming series, and man oh man, are things really hotting up on the show. And now that saw yet another power player in the light heavyweight division, Scotty Davis. His career has been put on hold at the hands of PWE, and the light heavyweight division looking to be in some serious trouble. Legendary was the first to go on episode 41. Now Scotty Davis has gone as well. It's a division that thrives on competition, and with more and more guys seem to be fading out of the hands of P. Waleed. You know, who knows where this will stop? Can Waleed be stopped? That's the question, guys. And going forward, we know that Aussie Cribs is going to be next in line. We saw the face-off at the end of tonight's episode. And, you know, Aussie Cribs has met P. Waleed once before on episode 20, the Fight Back pay-per-view. Very, very good matchup. Aussie Cribs giving P. Waleed everything he had, if I remember correctly. And P. Waleed, he stole a quick win in that one. P. Waleed proved to be very resilient in that matchup, something he has proved time and time again. So, and Waleed, to his credit, I mean, you may not like him, you may not think him and his style belong in the light heavyweight division, but P. Waleed, he's run through the competition, and P. Waleed made a really good point on episode 41 about the guys, the light heavyweight roster wanting competition, yet they were a bit upset about P. Waleed beating them, yet they want this competition, they want thriving competition, and can they handle it with P. Waleed? I'm not too sure they can. Legendary, personally for me, could have been the one that took P. Waleed out. Didn't go so well on episode 41 as it did the first time the two of them met several months ago. Legendary brought a different style to the matchup, and it cost him. Scotty Davis tonight, though, his head, to me, he wasn't in it. Aussie Cribs made a great point backstage to Davis about thinking this through and about preparing for P. Waleed. Davis hasn't gone one-on-one with P. Waleed before for the GS Light Heavyweight Championship. I remember they met in a tournament final match on season 1, and that was high stakes, and Davis took it to P. Waleed. But the thing is, Davis, he rushed in tonight. He'd just gone through a matchup with Johnny Razor, albeit not a great matchup from Johnny Razor, but he went into this matchup having already competed just several minutes before on the show, and it wasn't smart for Scotty Davis, and I think we saw that tonight. Davis put up a great fight. He proved himself to be a very lion-hearted challenger, but again, Aussie Cribs, his head was in it, and Scotty Davis's certainly wasn't. Davis rushing into this, and P. Waleed takes advantage yet again. We know that P. Waleed can have matches week after week. He's very resilient. He can handle so much and dish out so much as well. Scotty Davis felt that on tonight's show and has walked away from the gaming series for who knows how long could it be. Legendary and Scotty Davis now both cannot show their face on the PWE gaming series again so long as P. Waleed is still the champion. And with P. Waleed's reign of destruction coming close to 25 episodes now. That was the length of season 1. That is how long P. Waleed has held the championship, and he continues to go through the competition. He's took out the first and second ranked man in the division. Aussie Cribs is number 3, but I mean, he's, in theory, look at it, not to discredit Aussie Cribs in any way, but Waleed has already beaten number 1 and number 2 in the division. For me, I can see P. Waleed being the champion for a long, long time to come. May not like it, but P. Waleed he can get the job done at the end of the day. But Aussie Cribs, though, I have a little bit of confidence in Aussie Cribs going forward because he seems to be a little bit more sensible. Be interesting to see how Aussie Cribs prepares for his upcoming matchup with P. Waleed. We know that's coming in the very near future. Waleed has issued 2 challenges in 2 weeks, and perhaps on the next episode, episode 43, coming next weekend, that maybe P. Waleed will issue the challenge then for the Light Heavyweight Championship. Time will tell. Can P. Waleed be stopped? And how long is it going to be until we see Legendary and Davis return to the gaming series? Just to shift gears here for a minute, guys, want to talk about the really explosive confrontation between John Dynamite and Shane Spiker on tonight's show. Both men have really been able to make a name for themselves as 2 newcomers, and Kyle Miller put it best about them stepping on each other's toes. And how about a laptop shot right off of Shane Spiker's head, crashing a laptop over his head. Shane Spiker, though, giving as good as he got with a chair shot before security broke it up. These two men, they want to rip each other apart. They're both out to make a name for themselves. And you can't deny it, guys. We're all paying attention to this explosive, combustible situation. Both men have got what they wanted, be it indirectly. They've got the spotlight, and what can they do with it? I want to take this time as well to officially announce it, that after weeks and weeks of hatred and confrontations between John Dynamite and Shane Spiker, check this out, guys. Episode 43, John Dynamite, Shane Spiker, going to go one-on-one for the very first time. Shane Spiker is going to be his first one-on-one matchup, his first time actually in the ring legally. We saw him in a 6-man tag match, didn't even get tagged in. Well, he did take a few cheap shots in the matchup, if I remember correctly. So far out of the ring, we've seen that Shane Spiker, very, very ruthless. And in the promo he had with Kyle Miller, a little bit strange, a little bit, well, very focused. You can't take that away from him. From the promo, to me, he seemed focused. He seems focused about taking John Dynamite out. And next episode, guys, next weekend, John Dynamite and Shane Spiker going to go one-on-one. What a matchup that is going to be, guys. Who knows how it's going to turn out when John Dynamite and Shane Spiker go toe-to-toe. And how about Forrest Evans as well, guys? Closing in on a big, big win. His first win as well. I mean, Forrest Evans, he really took it to Tyree. Tyree not on form tonight as well, I have to say. Many people have knocked Tyree on the forum, saying that mid-carder for life, jobber, things of that nature. And Tyree, he can dance and shake it all he wants, but he needs to get his head out of his ass and really start getting some wins, because I mean, he's had a victory or two, but he's not really making himself too popular. He's not making too much of a bold statement as far as I'm concerned. Tyree really needs to step it up. Forrest Evans, he's been stepping his game up in the past couple of weeks. Forrest Evans was really looking to be a jobber, unfortunately, going forward, but the matchup with John Dynamite, taking a very skilled John Dynamite to the limit on episode 41. Episode 42 tonight, I'm pretty sure he had Tyree beat. It wasn't the longest of matchups, but he hit the move he was going for on episode 41, that diving crossbody, hit it very, very well. And who comes out? Project X, making his first official attack. We know how Project X has been the past number of weeks. Just before Last Stand, saying he wants to make everybody, old and new, pay for the discrimination and the racism, I don't know what it is, that he feels he suffered in Season 1. He's out to make everybody pay. That includes newcomers like Forrest Evans. Very territorial is Project X. We all know how he feels about new talent. We all know that he wants the attention, the spotlight on him at all times. Project X, this is the first attack we've seen from Project X, and according to his promo following the matchup between Forrest and Tyree, Project X, more to come. And guys, episode 42, it's been a very good show. A lot of fast-paced action, 3 matches. We'd really appreciate your feedback on the PWE forum, or also below this video on YouTube as well. Thank you very kindly, guys, for your support for the PWE gaming series. Some really good numbers for the show, episode 41 as well. We really appreciate that, guys. And like I say, head on over to the PWE forum right now. We've got a GS news and discussion section. We've got Fan Freedom, where you can spitball all you like about your favourite series stars and your not so favourite series stars. Give your opinion, give your feedback, vote, take part in discussions, competitions, predictions. It's all that, guys. PWE Gaming Series has a big place on the PWE forum. The link in your description now, guys. Feel free to check that out and bookmark us as well. Hosted virus and spam free on the Envision Free forums, guys. And what an episode it was. Episode 42, a solid show. Thank you very much for checking out this PWE post show. It's been fun, guys, and we will see you right here as well following episode 43 next weekend. I hope you enjoyed listening to this post show, and we hope to see you guys in full force checking out episode 43 next weekend on the PWE Gaming Series. Thanks a lot, guys.